time a fundamental part of the universe. Time is an invention of humans. We invented time to measure changes and predict events. Time, therefore, requires presence of human life and human movement. Without humans, time will not be noticed. Similarly to time, space doesn't exist without humans either. Humans move and live, and that gives them a sense of time as well as a sense of space. Modern world is full of their structures and infrastructures. They inhabited landscapes with cities, the most radical form of existence of life, movement and space. They created more complex structures like societies, cultures, economies. Everything humans create is based on what they call time. They established social, cultural, economic and emotional values to evaluate the quality of their time. To measure time, humans looked into the sky. They observed the movements they had no control of. They observed the sun, the moon, the stars. Human time is defined by light. As human complexities grew, the life of unnoticed structures they created was ignored. Those left behind forms, created through the clash of light and movement, were in fact non-spaces, as they played no role in anyone's life or time. Glass is capturing one of those non-spatial conditions. Screens are reflective and combine perceptions of inside and outside into new non-spaces. Time or light are the tools that control the amount of interaction between the two environments. What we see and what we don't see is what exists and what doesn't exist. Humans now use screens as tools and light as building material to build new spatial structures and infrastructures, to multiply time and redefine life. These techniques are used for resurrection of non-spaces and dead landscapes. On the island of Lanzarote, many moving landscapes have frozen, many living landscapes have died. Long ago, while its time was still running, the land was being transformed by volcanic eruptions and rivers of lava. In the modern world, with fast-growing population, those frozen landscapes have an even greater potential for resurrection. Human movement can easily get any frozen landscape moving again. Dormant volcano Montaña de las Lapas gave birth to one of those frozen landscapes. During its eruption, a large part of the volcano's cone was broken under the pressure of lava, creating a monumental void, a physical entrance into the volcano. The broken rock floated on the river of liquid landscape until cooling down. In order for this landscape to start moving again, human life and human movement will be introduced. These activities are imposed into the timeless land through new readings of existing geometry. New corridors are defined. An axis of a new city is recycling the lost times by bringing the void and the rock back together. We are moving the landscape by projections of sky and the reflections of land, by using the unnoticed structures we have noticed in the meantime. Those powerful forms of light are symbols of new cities, replacing heavy classical columns and triumphal arches. This city means time and movement, and it is built of light and landscape. Screens and spatial depth are used to bring together human movement and landscape and to expose it to another human observer. In this city, therefore, some humans observe and some humans live. The ones who live in a piece of the landscape. The ones who observe the piece of the landscape enriched with other humans' movement. These urbanized spaces are shaped through corridors or streets of living spaces in which every private movement is public. Using the complexities of modern life, new modern life becomes less complex. lower complexity requires higher definition of structures. In that way, built form is justification of the experience rather than the function. The building is a social and experiential framework. Architecture is redefining the landscape and triggering future development, future urbanization. Built form, with its reflections of light and landscape, is a calendar and watch of the new time, of the new city. We are watching and living, the space is created, the time has started, the landscape is moving.